Yeah, I'm from Stacktown. We taking investors who want stocks. I wanted to see the world, so I got on the block.
Tony.
Go by Jerome Anthony now, formerly known as Fat Tone, DC Fat Tone. Yeah, like I said, I'm Jerome Anthony now. But I've grown as an artist. I've grown as a person. Like I said, I recently had a child, coming up one. You know what I mean? I'm a father now. And just looking at the spectrum of what's going on as far as music is concerned, I've grown as an artist, as far as production, as far as writing, as far as singing, as far as lyrically. I've grown, and I felt like Fat Tone only captured one aspect of the unicorn. You know what I mean? Unicorn is a mythical creature that's never going to be seen again. And sometimes I consider myself that, so it was like I was only giving you one aspect, my writing ability and my rapping skills. But like I said, I've grown as an artist since then, and I've also gotten older. You know what I mean? Fat Tone was the young assassin. He was the spitter. You need somebody taking out, you go get the young spitter. The young spitter come and give you bars after bars after bars. But Jerome Anthony is a all-around artist. He's a producer, a writer, a singer, a performer, a composer. You know what I mean? So I decided to go with a more organic feel and take on my God-given name more so than a nickname. And also legally, it's easier to copyright music and things of that nature when you got your regular name. You know what I'm saying? And you also don't have to pay a lot of infringement on certain names. So just for a little bit of education for artists who are coming up, sometimes you might have a cool nickname, but it might even be better to just go by your God-given. Make things easier on you, and it feels more organic. So all in all, I changed my name for the better and the growth of myself. And it turned out to work out pretty good. So I'll say just be on the lookout for more Jerome Anthony. Pretty much I'm a writer, producer, MC, graphic designer, host, just all around artist, you know, jack of all trades. But my main thing would have to be music, you know, as far as production, writing, singing, and rapping. Born and raised, Washington, D.C., South Side to be exact, more exact, 41 Georgetown, Boyerville, USA. If you don't know exactly where that's at, in between Alabama and Southern Avenue, Southeast, and Johnny Boys, off Alabama Avenue, you know what I mean? Like, easy. My motivation comes from just being told I couldn't. My son, who's gonna be one soon, you know what I mean? My girl, my family, my ups, my downs, all the people who believed in me to the people who didn't believe in me. Just music within itself. Without music, I wouldn't be the person I was. So my motivation comes from a wide range of just life in general, you know what I'm saying? Being born and raised in Washington, D.C. Now I'm seeing that a lot of D.C. artists are starting to get like some light as far as the music industry is concerned. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? Just being the feathery, glittery individual that I am, you know what I'm saying? The finesse, you know what I mean, that I am. Just a great feeling. My vision is to be able to create music on my own terms and take care of me and my family while I'm doing it. Pretty much I want to take it from almost say like the mom and pop shop feel to being like a big corporation in this world type of situation, but I don't want to have the mentality of a big corporation. I still want to be the same guy who gave out beats for free to who gave out beats for $50, you know what I mean? Who pretty much gave out verses for free just to be heard. I want to remain that person. Even when the blessings that the Lord may give me or may come my way, I still just want to be a humble individual who still believes in something. Because if you don't believe in anything, if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. So it's like I just want to remain a humble dude and be able to support me and my loved ones while I create so many words. My motivation comes from a long line of artists. Like growing up, I was a big Outkast fan. Well, before I even say that, I grew up in the 90s, born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. I feel like the 90s got one of the best eras of music ever, you know what I mean? Any genre, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up listening to Outkast, the Erykah Badu's, the Toes, the Biggies, the Tupacs, the Jay-Z's, you know what I mean? Even to alternative music like the Weezers, and, you know, the Sum 41s, and the what's their name? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Gwen Stefani band. You know what I'm talking about? It'll come to me, but you know what I mean? Like I said, the list goes on. If I sit here and name every artist or every type of genre that influenced me or inspire me, we'll be here all day. Just in a nutshell, it's a large collective. But also before I get off of this question, I have to say Go-Go, Chuck Brown, Junkyard, Backyard. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm born and raised Southeast, so Go-Go has played a big part in creating the sound that I want to create. You know what I mean? Turn, what's up, boss? Turn, my latest project coming to the world soon will be Desk, D-E-S-K, which pretty much stands for Down to Earth Space King. You know what I'm saying? Also, I had shelved Your Average Bed, but Your Average Bed will make a return. It's being revamped. Also, I just put out one of my latest beat projects under the moniker DC Pretty Tony. You know, DC Pretty Tony is my producer name. I put out a project called Gay, G-A-Y-E. It's my old Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye was born and raised in Northeast DC, went to Cardozo. He was a great artist as well as a great person, a wonderful individual to be around. From what I was told, from the things I did my own research, because unfortunately I didn't have a chance to actually meet him. But like I said, I put out a project called Gay. It's a beat project. You can find that on SoundCloud right now. Also, I just released a couple singles. Well, I call them singles, but they like lost tape situated how like Nas did. You know what I mean? One of them is called Hold Up. You know what I mean? It's a slight story of life in general. Also, King Shit was another project, or not a project, but another single me and my bro Ham, also Ace, aka Scott James did. You can also find that on SoundCloud, iTunes, the list goes on, but I'll say if you want to gist of everything, go to Google. I can actually say that. Go to Google and type in DC Fat Tony, Jerome Anthony, DC Pretty Tony, DC Jerome Anthony, and you'll get a large collective of things that's already out and things that come. In the next 5 years, I see myself actually having a better grasp of this industry. I also see myself being more established within this industry. Also being able to help and provide for other artists who might not have the means. So pretty much what I mean is like as of right now I have my foot slightly in the door. You know how people say they got their foot in the door and they try to close the door but they can't close because your foot is there. I'm currently in that situation, so in the next 5 years I plan on being able to hold the door open for myself and other artists. Like I said, my production company, Pretty Tony Productions, is up and running. Also, as far as some other aspects, I'm gonna just throw out there Mama Cushies. Not gonna say too much of that, but if you go check out Mama Cushies, Instagram, YouTube, just Google type of Mama Cushies. That's another aspect that's gonna be helpful in another 5 years. But in so many words, in 5 years, I just plan on being still an artist, but a more established artist and an artist who's able to actually provide some more opportunities for myself and other artists who might not have the means. Hip hop right now, I'm kind of on the fence. Like I said, I grew up in the 90s, born in '86, and I was raised through the 90s until now. Like I said, me personally, in my opinion, the 90s has one of the best eras of music, period. But seeing now, so it's a few artists I rock with now. Like I'm a huge Currency fan. I was a big Crit fan. He kind of started to let me down, man. That's kind of at the same field with Crit. Also, I'm just a big fan of creativity in general. I'm not gonna say no specific names, but it's a lot of artists that got a lot of baloney with them. They kind of real generic. I call it hot pocket music. You know what I mean? They gonna be around for like 30 minutes, but I'm looking for the more organic, homemade grandma meal. You know what I mean? The grandma meal music is what was made in 1972 that's still being played on your radio in 2015. You know what I mean? So I want a home cooked meal opposed to hot pocket music. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like the game in general, right now today, it's no more individualism. It's a lot of the same from everybody. Like a lot of cities, at one point you can tell a Chicago artist from a Atlanta artist, from a New York artist, from a whatever artist, you know. But nowadays, jokers hop out here, everybody in the trap, everybody got a brick, everybody got all the women's, all the monies, all the guns. They'll kill you for talking to them crazy, they'll kill you just to kill you. You know what I mean? It's like there's no difference nowadays. You know what I mean? Obama could be from Chicago the whole time until the end of his career. You thought he was from Atlanta or something. You know what I mean? And it's also a lot of negativity in music nowadays. Like, I'm not saying you gotta be on some Will Smith super squeaky clean, but it's like what happened to positivity? It's almost like if you're positive or you got a good message, you get no love. You know what I mean? It's like you almost got to be in a genocide state of mind. You got to be able to talk down about your people, pull your people down, tell everybody what's wrong with your people in order for you to get ahead. And I feel like that's pretty crazy. And it's also a lot of gender bending in hip hop nowadays. Like me personally, I'm not a gay basher. I'm not a homophobe, nothing like that. So it's like, if that's what you are, all I can say is be yourself, and kudos to you for taking that step. But it's a lot of people who do a lot of undertone things that men don't do, and they're marketing it to young people. So young people are very visual and very perceptible in things, and they follow what they see. So if a rapper, say, steps out with fingernail polish and calls somebody his male, his blue, and wears a dress, of course some of the youth might be like, hey, that's pretty weird, and I don't know what's going on. But then you have those who don't have a mind of their own. They looking like, oh, that's the new wave. That's what I'm gonna start doing. So all in all, we're saying it's a lot of artists that have a lot of power and a following to actually do some good and make a change, but they kind of destroying our youth. That's one of the main problems with hip hop today. And then a lot of people don't look at hip hop as a genre anymore because it's no more individualism. Everybody sounds the same, it's the same messages. So they kind of shun hip hop more so than they used to. Like when hip hop first started, oh, it'll never be a thing. Then it went from just being a black American thing to being a black culture thing. And it went from a black culture thing to being a white American thing. And it went from being a white American thing to being just an American pastime almost in a sense. Everybody enjoys hip hop. So right about now, like I said, I'm still on the fence. Hopefully when I get in here, I can make a change. Hip hop means life. Hip hop means breath. Hip hop means living. Hip hop means soul, heart, family. You know what I mean? When I came up, I wasn't always the coolest kid. I wasn't always the flyest kid. I wasn't always the anything. You dig what I'm saying? But I always identified with music. You know what I mean? So like I said, I like many genres, but hip hop has been the most dominant because that was the one that related to me and my situations and my struggles in life. You know what I mean? Saying all in all, once again, this is your boy Jerome Anthony, DC's very own 41 G-Town representative, Boyerville, USA. I just like to say thank you to everyone who listens to me. Thank you to those who don't listen to me. Thank you to those who gave me opportunities. Thank you to those who denied me opportunities. Without y'all, I wouldn't be who I am. And I just want to say I'm going to try to keep putting out some of the greatest music that I can muster from my generation to the next. And I just want to wish everybody blessings, you know what I mean? Send everybody some love, man, because we living in a world where it's loveless right now, you know what I'm saying? Being affectionate out here get you killed. I said that in the song, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. So we need love in this world. So for me to you, peace, love, and head grease, you know what I mean? If you believe in God, keep doing it. If you don't, you better stop, man. Jerome Anthony.